for the ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup Africa Division 2 qualifier between Nigeria and Kenya. Kenya won the toss and elected to bat. It's important.
If the exchange was is 1-1, it's not back. We should thank the Honorable Minister for Youth, Sport and Development, Chief Sunday Akindari, our special guest of honor.
Hello and welcome on 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Well, that was a nice one there, talking about cricket. A lot of sport in Nigeria getting the attention they needed. And really, it's nice that we have sports like that being showcased. It's not always football every time. That's under-19 cricket champion that took place in Abuja. And to let you know that we have a team that will be going to South Africa to also fight for honors there. Good one in the world of cricket. We'll be starting with the story of the under-20 team, the Flying Eagles right now. They are fighting hard over there in Egypt to see what they can do to get over Uganda after qualifying for the next round. Now, from the way it is right now, they'll be fighting hard against Uganda. But the story says Flying Eagles eye World Cup ticket. According to the way it is right now, they want to fight out to see how they can get to the semi-final, at least in the top 4 of the competition. We actually get the nod to represent Africa at the World Cup that will be coming up in Indonesia. But right now, our team, the Flying Eagles, are really fighting hard. They lost their first game, and they won against Egypt. They lost against Senegal, and they also defeated Mozambique 2-0 to have 3 goals in 2 matches. And really, they fought hard, and they will be facing Uganda next. And if they are able to scale through, they are really trying to see how they can make the final 4. And if they can eventually make that cut, they automatically qualify for the World Cup. And from there, they can see if they can also make it to the final before finally winning the competition taking place in Egypt. We've won this competition 7 times. Talking about Nigeria under-20 team called the Flying Eagles. And really, you just have to appreciate the fact that they are good enough to also do this. After that loss against Senegal, that was an eye-opener for them. They pick up the pieces, and they've been doing well afterwards. Against Egypt, the host, they defeated Egypt by 1-0. The cost of Samson Agbalaka there, and also he got the man of the match. Against Mozambique, he also got the man of the match back-to-back, looking at Agbalaka for the fact that he has been able to do well for Nigeria, getting back-to-back man of the match, and also the fact that Nigeria won 2 games in this group to qualify to play against Uganda. We believe that they can do it according to their coach, Coach Lazan Bozo. The boys are ready, and they are really raring to go. in this competition. Well, hopefully they will also get the opportunity to get to the World Cup over there in Indonesia. Wishing our player the best, although a particular issue that came up, according to the news reaching us, that one of the Egyptians assistant goalkeeper trainer says Nigeria and Senegal they are found wanting of age cheating. According to him, he's not happy for the fact that he believes Senegal and Nigeria cheat concerning the age of the player. But right now, CAF are yet to say anything about that, according to the news. But from the way it is, Nigeria will be playing against Uganda, whatever he says. Well, that's his own opinion. After all, the game is on. It's just an accusation. It's not been confirmed that any player actually doctored their age there. Now, from there, let's quickly move on to another story that has to do with Nigerian story. But this one coming in the world of basketball. Very painful for the fact that our team, the D Tigers, they fought hard to see how they could qualify for the FIBA World Cup that will be coming up in Japan, Philippines, and also Indonesia. But despite the fight, they couldn't make it because they lost against Angola in that particular game against Angola. They had earlier defeated Cote d'Ivoire and also Guinea. Defeated Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, hoping that they will beat Angola, and then Cape Verde will also lose against Cote d'Ivoire. But Cape Verde defeated Cote d'Ivoire, while Angola defeated Nigeria, and that has given them the opportunity to at least qualify there. Talking about Cape Verde, they're taking the place of Nigeria. And from the way it is, we talk about Nigeria not being able to qualify. The coach is saying they are sad for the fact that they fought hard and they will not be able to get to the World Cup, the FIBA World Cup All-Star. We are sad. Coming from Odaudu, that's the coach of the Tigers, who took them to Angola to fight for honors in that particular World Cup qualifiers. Well, Nigeria fought hard. Out of 10 games, they won 5, they actually lost 5, and it's so painful that we won't be going to the World Cup. One way or the other, you can still add it up, because if things were done properly, Nigerian basketball, all this might not have happened. You look at the team, the squad that went to Angola, strictly home-based players. There was no international players there, and really it shows that something it didn't go well. But we just hope that next time we get it right. A lot of issues that has affected our basketball when it comes to both men and women. The D Tiger, the D Tigress, and this is the result we get for not being able to qualify for the World Cup. And if you look at the ranking in Africa, we are #1, but really it's not a good outing for Nigeria at the qualifiers there. Talking about FIBA qualifiers, where we have been ousted. One of the smallest nations in the world right now, talking about Cape Verde being able to scoop that opportunity by becoming one of the smallest nations to qualify for the World Cup. Well, the Tigers, you come another day. Talking about basketball there. We go on a short break to let you have a feel of some sport. By the time we return, 360 Sport continues.
Beautiful. Okay, that's to warm them up. Now let's go running cartwheel. Number 1. That's a cartwheel. Next, let's go. Please, can we put our hands together for the 3-year-old? Let's go. Another good one. Beautiful. Please, let's keep encouraging them. Okay, next. Okay, let's go. Catch with 2 hands, catch with 1 hand. Catch with 2 hands, and a cartwheel with 1 hand. Next. Beautiful. I love my 3-year-old gymnast. 2 hands and 1 hand. Next, go. Cut with 2 and then catch with 1. Next. Catch with 2 and then catch with 1 hand. Okay, and the 1 hand. Next, let's go. Catch with 2 and then catch with 1. Next.
Everybody wants to ride like this. Do like that, do like this.
No leave.
Let's go there.
Welcome back. A mix of some sport there, starting from cricket to football, also going through basketball before we eventually come to this one that we saw some gymnastics and also weightlifting there. A good one. Nigerians are really trying their best when it comes to sport. Sports can really get a lot of youth off the streets if we really focus on it as business. Now from there, let's quickly talk about football, where matches will be coming up. A lot of matches will be coming up this evening. But let's look at the FA Cup, where games will be on over there in England. In the 5th round FA Cup fixtures, we have Stoke City will be facing Brighton, and you have Leicester City versus Blackburn Rovers. Leeds United play away to Fulham, and Bristol City against Manchester City there. Those are the games that have been slated for this evening in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Stoke, Brighton. You look at those games, a tough one is going to be, because even though Stoke City are in the Championship, they know how to play football, so they will be taking it upon themselves to fight out against Brighton. And Leicester versus Blackburn Rovers, it will be an easy ride for Leicester City, and they have to fight hard over there at the King Power Stadium, because Blackburn Rovers will be coming with a lot of smoke in the FA Cup 5th round. Those games will be up, and we just can't wait to see who wins that particular game. Well, from there, we'll just quickly move away to look at a lot of matches have been played over the weekend, and we just have to upgrade, at least look at the update on those tables, matches played, table and all that. But let's quickly turn our attention on the Premier League. The Premier League really has been fantastic this season. Looking at Arsenal, Manchester City fighting hard to see who tops the table for the race of the Premier League trophy. Now, let's look at the Premier League as it stands after they play those matches, match day 25 in the EPL. Arsenal, really, they have 57 points ahead of Manchester City, who are trailing by just 2 points. Really fighting out. Though Arsenal, they have a game at hand to play, and they will be trying to see how they can use that particular game to add more to their point if they are able to win. Man City actually win 2 points. You have Manchester United 49 standing third, 49 points, and they are also seeing how they can close the gap there. Tottenham Hotspur, who defeated Chelsea just over the weekend, they have 45 points from playing 25 matches. You have Newcastle United 41 points, trailing Tottenham Hotspur. They are 41-20 goal difference, and they have played 23 matches. They have 2 matches to play to meet up, and that can actually end them opportunity to move ahead. Also, Fulham, surprisingly, they are there in the 6th position, 39 points after playing 25 matches. Liverpool are also fighting hard. They are right now standing 7th with 36 points from 23 matches with 10 goal difference. The same thing with almost the same thing with Brighton, but just a point ahead with 36 to 35. Brighton now they have 10, and you have Brentford with 35 points with a 7 goal difference, and Chelsea are back to their position. That's number 10. They've been there for a very long time, and they have 31 points, a -2, and 24 matches they have played so far. Let's look at 11 to 20 in the Premier League as it's actually stand now. Aston Villa, they have 31 points with a -8, followed by Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Leicester City. You have Wolverhampton Wanderers in 15th place with 24 points with a -15. They've considered so much goals, 15 goals so far. West Ham United, you have Leeds United. They are standing 17 with 22 points. Everton, Bournemouth, Southampton. Well, Everton, Bournemouth, Southampton need to work hard, even up to West Ham. Wolverhampton Wanderers all fighting hard to see what they can do to up their game there. And quickly, let's talk about the German Bundesliga table. We just give you update there how the table is standing in the EPL Premier League. In the German Bundesliga, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund are having the same point right now. They have 46 points apiece, where Bayern Munich really, they scored 43 goals. If you look at it, a lot of goals rather, but they are having a goal difference of 43 there. They scored more goals than they conceded. Borussia Dortmund, they have 18. You have Union Berlin with 43, trailing there with 3 points extra. For Dortmund and Bayern Munich is a fight to finish there in that particular league. Leipzig, they have 42 points. Freiburg, 41. Really, this season has been a good one for Freiburg, who are right now standing 5th on the log with 41 points. Eintracht Frankfurt are standing 6th, followed by Wolfsburg, Mainz 05, Werder Bremen. You have Borussia Mönchengladbach in the 10th position in that number 1 to 10. Bayern Munich and Dortmund fighting hard to see who will stay there. And really, is a good one because this season seems to be a bit tough for Bayern, who by now will have run away with it with extra point. But right now, they are sharing the point with Borussia Dortmund. Let's look at 11 to 18 in the German Bundesliga. Bayer Leverkusen, they have 28 points. You have Cologne, Augsburg, Hertha Berlin, Stuttgart, and you have Hoffenheim, Bochum, and Schalke 04. All standing from 11 to 18, 28, 26, 20, 16 points for Schalke 04. They really need to up their game if they are still going to be in that league next season. Quickly, let's also look at the update concerning French. That's talking about the French league right now. Quickly, a lot of games have been played in the French league. Let's look at the table. PSG are really running away. They have 60 points with after playing 25 matches, 39 goal difference. Marseille are trailing them with extra 8. They have 52 points. They are just 8 points behind there with 23 goal difference. Monaco are also standing third with the same point with Lens, who actually have 50 points. The same point, the same goal difference between Lens and Monaco. Reims, they have 46. Lille are standing 6th. OGC Nice, where our own Terem Murphy, who scored 2 goals over the weekend, right now play is straight. They are now 7th on the log right now. Well, Lorient, you have Lorient there. That was his former team. He left Lorient to join Nice, and Lorient are standing 8, and Nice are standing 7 with 39 points. Olympique Lyon, they have 38 points, followed by Reims, who actually have 37. They are standing 10. We have Folani Balogun there, topping the scorers chart there. Now let's look at 11 to 20 in the French League 1. Toulouse, Clermont, and Nantes are having 32, 31, and 28 respectively, while Montpellier, Strasbourg, and Auxerre are having 27, 22, and 21 in the table. Talking about the point, Ajaccio, you have Auxerre and Ajaccio fighting hard because they have the same point at 21 points apiece. Brest, Troyes, and Angers, they have 20, 19, and also 10. Then there quickly, let's look at some fixtures. Italian, some fixtures that will be coming up. Let's look at those matches that will be coming up this evening. Quickly, let's look at those fixtures there, where Cremonese will take on Roma. That will be a tough one. Roma, Cremonese, and you have Torino versus Juventus. But from the way it is, Cremonese, they will be playing against Roma at home. But Roma, they know what's at stake. After all, Cremonese actually have shocked them earlier this season, so Roma want to take their own pound of flesh in winning that game. For Juventus, despite the deduction of 15 points, they are really doing well, standing 8th right now on the log over there for the race for Scudetto. They'll be playing against Torino, where Olai now actually play is straight. Looking at those fixtures there in the Italia Serie A there. Looking at all the matches coming up, 2 matches, Juventus, Torino, and you have Cremonese, AS Roma. We always want to make sure we project our own, and that's why I'll be giving you a mix of another clip there that has to do with Nigerian match between Bayelsa United and also Rivers United. We have this for you.
side, though.
Some actions for you there coming from the Nigerian Premier Football League NPFL. Bayelsa United versus Rivers United. Really, NPFL this has been a fantastic one because the Abridged League is getting very interesting even before they went on break for the match day 9. By the time they resume, they will start with the remaining 9 because all the teams will be fighting hard to see how they can qualify for the Super 6, where the winner will be going home with 100 million naira in the NPFL there. Now we come back to talking about football. Quickly, let's give you some stories in the world of transfer gossips there. Chelsea are weighing up a move for Tammy Abraham as a cheaper option for Osimhen. If they cannot get Victor Osimhen, who really Manchester United are also eyeing, they will be going for Tammy Abraham. After all, he was their, he's been their player before, so they know how to get him easily. But if they cannot get Victor Osimhen due to the fact that he could be on the high side, they'll be going for Tammy Abraham coming from Chelsea stable there. And now let's look at another one that comes from the city of London. Arsenal will move for Chelsea forward Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling plays trade with Chelsea, but if he's available in the summer, the Gunners will be going for him. That is if he's available, but if he's not, they will let him be. But really, if talking about Raheem Sterling, if he's available, Gunners will really trying to see how they can go for him. Mikel Arteta has been the one looking at the player. After all, you are seeing him play in Manchester City while he was there on that he's learning from Pep Guardiola. But right now, he's the manager of Arsenal and he knows how good Raheem Sterling is. That's why he wants to go for him. Let's look at another one. Barcelona's director of football, that's Matthew Alemany, rejects offer from Aston Villa. Aston Villa wants him to be their director of football, but right now he doesn't want to move to England to join Aston Villa, and promptly he has rejected that particular offer coming from Aston Villa. He would rather stay in Barcelona. After all, there is hope for him to win trophies rather than going to Aston Villa, where he will be struggling with the entire squad. Who wouldn't stay with Barcelona? A good one for Matthew Alemany there. And this one says Liverpool are monitoring Chelsea's talks with N'Golo Kante over extension. Well, so far, N'Golo Kante and Chelsea concerning his transfer, his contract extension, have been a bit topsy-turvy there. Well, he's trying to see how he can get it right, and if he can get that particular deal done, he will be staying. But if it's not going to happen, Liverpool will actually quickly move closer to get this fantastic midfielder to join Liverpool there. Well, N'Golo Kante has been a player that has done well for Chelsea since he moved to join them. But right now, that deal to extend his contract is still not seeing the light of the day. And if everything goes well, he could stay. But if it's not, Liverpool could actually come knocking at the door of the Blues, trying to see how they can get this player over there to the Anfield. That will be it on 360 Sport for this hour. We've given you a lot of mix there, talking about cricket, football, and also some gymnastics and also weightlifting. Giving you update in world of basketball, the Tigers not qualifying for the World Cup. The under-20 that will be fighting against Uganda, and also some transfer gossips there. Not forgetting the fact that matches will be coming up in Italia and Serie A. We also give you update on how the table is standing in the EPL, French Ligue 1, not forgetting also German Bundesliga. All this put together as a wrap on the show 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Aji Shafe. Thanks for watching.